We are at the North Wilkesboro Speedway for the 7th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The number 5 of Brian Fox leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the number 10 of Chase Christ. Rest of the starting lineup here for today's race. Entering this race, Austin Abilene, who is starting in the 16th position, enters this race with a 26-point lead over Sergeant Young, who is starting in the 38th position. Of course, the North Wilkesboro Speedway, this legendary 0.625 mile oval. This track was supposed to have been a dirt track, but was not able to get a dirt track version made before this race, so we're just going with the paved version. So Brian Fox scored his second career pole here in the Grand National Series. It's been exactly 1 year to the date in this series that he has won a pole as well as a race. That was at Dayton Speedway. Now, North Wilkesboro Speedway has hosted 2 races so far here in the Grand National Series. In Season 1, Bill Jones won that event, and in Season 2, Tyler Mills won. Neither of those drivers are back to try and win once again. In the last round at Arizona State Fairgrounds, Brett Davison won his first career race. Brett is starting 15th. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Field is rolling off. And we got a car that is stalled on track. That is the 92 of Andrew James. And it looks like it is a tire problem. Horrible luck for that fabulous Hudson Hornet. 20 laps is the distance for today's race. Pace car has pulled in. For the first time here in Season 3, Brian Fox will lead the field to the green. And there's a green flag. We're racing here at North Wilkesboro. Off into turn number 1. And number two. Brian Fox pulls away from his challengers. Here comes Luke Walker, trying to go for the second place. Off turn number 4, Brian Fox will lead lap number 1. Luke Walker, our Daytona pole winner on the beach, still fighting for second place. Currently in 4th is Breezy Bisbane. Then you got Mackenzie Dale, Abby Russell, Brett James, and Brian Gigsby. And you see the 92 team has put right side tires on that car, and they're going to send them back out onto the track. And you see Sergeant Young, second to last place. And there you see Austin Abilene on the outside line right there. He is currently outside the points as well. Back up front, Luke Walker has caught Brian Fox. And they're actually about to lap the 92 once again. Excuse me. Brian Fox continues to hold the race lead. Battle for 3rd place. Not much of a battle as the 82. Now Breezy Bisbane passes the 10 of Chase Christ. Here comes the 17 of Abby Russell. Brian Fox, what can you say about him? He is one of only 8 drivers to have won the triple threat, winning in the Grand National, the Busch Grand National, and the Rainbow Dash Truck Series. Of course, other drivers like Kristen Russell, Zachary Fitzwater, Sebastian Torres have also won the triple threat. It's a very exclusive club, and Brian Fox is one of them, and he's going to try and win for the second season in a row here in the Grand National Series. To try and keep his win streak alive in consecutive seasons, as we have completed 7 of the 20 laps. And we have done so without any cautions, as the 120 car, Brian Gigsby, has passed the 82. That will be for 4th. There you see the 22 of Chris Kyle, currently running in the 11th position. Currently the last car that will gain points will be the 100 car of Jeff Stott. So a good point stay for the 100 car as of right now. Battle position, as you see the 10 car Chase Chris trying to pass the 82. That will be for 5th. Back up front, no challenge by Brian Fox as he completes lap number 9. Next time by will officially be halfway. Brian Fox is competing on a part-time ride. He has only competed in the high pay-in races so far this season, and he leads lap number 10. We are officially halfway. Now, Brian Fox has not yet scored a victory here in the Grand National Series here in Season 3. But he is on his way to doing it as he's trying to catch the 92. Who, of course, suffered a tire failure on the pace lap. 9 laps to go for Brian Fox. The worst thing Brian Fox could see is a caution, because his lead has now stretched to 1.2. He lost a 1/10 of a second that lap to Luke Walker. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That'll be the 92, the car that actually had a problem, Andrew James. 21.245. He has a 5 thousandths of a second lap faster than Brian Fox. Let's see who has the final point spot. That would be the 78 of Addie Jade. So as they are running right now, Austin Abilene and Sergeant Young are 1 and 2 in points, will not score points. That just proves how important track position is. There you see Sergeant Young in the 31st position. And Austin Abilene is in the 18th. So Austin, if he keeps working at it, he might score a point. But he needs to cut to the inside line, and he does. This time by, it'll be 5 laps to go. We're going to keep an eye on Austin Abilene as he is the closest to getting a point, but nope. David Wade pulls under him to try and take that position away. There you see Kristen Russell, the winner of the closest finish here in Grand National Series history, who has 6 1/1000ths of a second as we got 5 laps to go. No challenge up front for Brian Fox, whose lead has expanded to 1.26. So he gained 100th of a second over Luke Walker. Now he gained another 1/10 of a second, 1.3. At this point, if a caution comes out, the race will be over. So Brian Fox, he's just out there cruising right now, hoping nothing breaks on that car. Of course, anything could happen. 3 laps to go. No challenge. He just needs to keep hitting his marks, and knowing Brian Fox, he will. A driver that has found so much success here in this league. Like I mentioned before, one of the only 8 drivers to win the triple threat in the Grand National, Busch, and Trucks. 2 laps to go, and he will score a win at one of the most legendary tracks that the SCRL goes to. Down the back stretch, no challenge from behind. He has run a nice and smooth race ever since he won the pole. Off the final turn, white flag, 1 lap to go for Brian Fox. Here this season, as a part-time driver, he has not fared too well in his other appearances. But he's going to right the wrongs so far into turn number 3 and into turn number 4. Brian Fox, the dominator, off the final turn, scores his first win of the season. He dominates and wins here at North Wilkesboro. Here are your race results. Brian Fox leads every single lap to score his first win of the season. Second was Luke Walker. Third, Abby Russell. Fourth, Brian Gixby. Fifth, Boston Austin. Sixth, Chase Christ. Seventh, Jeremy Weaver. Eighth, Breezy Bisbay. Ninth, Brent Davison. And 10th was Chris Kyle. Rest of the race results, we had 41 drivers finish race on the lead lap. Andrew James was the only driver one lap down due to a flat tire at the start of the race. Well, that is it here for North Wilkesboro. We'll take to victory lane for the first time here in Season 3 with number 5 of Brian Fox. Here are the point standings after the 7th race of the season at North Wilkesboro. Because Austin Abilene and Sergeant Young, neither of them finished in the points. The point standings is still the same. Austin Abilene leads Sergeant Young by 26 points. Josh Barker is third, 130 points behind. Fourth is Jeremiah Weaver, who gained a spot, is 143 points behind. And fifth is Joe's Notary, 147 points behind. There's the point standings on your screen. We will next see you for round number 8 at the Martinsville Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.